All right, hey you guys, it is TsubakiSwagg, and I'm coming to you with my review of Naruto Gaiden, Naruto Gaiden's seventh Hokage, whatever the long extended name of this manga is. Chapter 1, Sarada Uchiha, and oh my god, this episode went off. I was just I'd never realized how much I was going to miss Naruto until I read this chapter, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I watched this this manga blossom, at least from where I picked up at. And it's just amazing, like seeing like Naruto as Hokage and all of their children and people that I knew were going to end up together, and some people that I didn't think were going to end up together having children, and their children being pretty awesome too. And I have to say, by the way, Shino looks so fucking badass with the like Terminator. I won't even say Terminator, but with like the Cybertronic glasses on. It actually looks pretty dope. Shino is awesome. Shino, I never would have thought that Shino would look like that. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. So of course this chapter is like, it starts off where we see all the kids are in class, and they're Shino tells them that their tuning exams are going to be happening soon. So, well, next week to them. So we see like Shikadai and Chocho, and I cannot remember Ino and Sai's daughter's name. You see Sarada, Boruto, or Bolt. They're all in class and they're talking about becoming a ninja, and Sarada was like, ninja this, ninja that, why does everybody want to become a ninja, blah blah blah. And I don't know, she just seems down. So she's walking down the street with Chocho, and Chocho was like, I already see it coming, my dad's gonna be making me train, and it's just not gonna be fun. And Sarada was like, well, then she was like, well, I just want to go eat, so let's go eat. And Sarada pretty much told her that you need to go train. And of course Chocho got mad about that, because Chocho was like, well, I'm sorry that I'm not this big bad Uchiha. Yeah, we all know that you're from the Uchiha clan. And Sarada was like, I keep getting told that a lot, but the reason why I said it is because you get to spend time with your dad. And literally as soon as that happened, Choji pops up out of nowhere. He's like, Chocho over here. Choji had a little bit of jungle fever, but it's okay though. I was like, go ahead, Choji, you better do that. So, of course, Chocho was mad, and she was like, my dad is so embarrassing. She was like, why did he get the lightly salted chips? I want the real ones. And so, anyways, so Chocho goes with Choji, and Sarada goes about her business. Then we see Bolt and Naruto like going at it. They look like they were doing some hardcore fighting. Like Naruto looked like he might have been struggling a little bit, but I mean, he has to give his son a little bit of something, because if he did, like they said later on in the chapter, if he did go into his Saiyan mode, Bolt wouldn't even stand a chance. Like, there would be no competition whatsoever. So Naruto has to give him a little bit, because he is still a little kid. So they're like playing around. And then we see Sai and his daughter, who I can't remember what her name is. If somebody can tell me that, that would be freaking awesome. But we see Sai and his daughter. They are like they're training. And we see that Sai's daughter can use the same type of jutsu that Sai used, like painting pictures that come to life. And hers came out so cute. And Sai's is like the ancient, like, imperial art, while his daughter's is kind of cute and cartoony, which is still awesome. I mean, they still probably serve the same purpose. And then she was like, your art is so ancient, Dad. So we also see, like, while Naruto and Bolt are fighting, Bolt like vanishes, and Bolt walks past Sarada and he hides. And Naruto walks up to Sarada and he was like, have you seen Bolt, or have you seen Boruto? And Sarada was like pointing in the opposite direction and said he went that way. So Naruto gallivanted off, and Bolt was like, I should be saying thank you, because This is the first time in a while that they've been able to play hide and go seek. So the fact that she's helping is awesome. And then Shikadai and Shikamaru come up, of course, and Shikadai tells him that, you know that's just a clone, right? Like the real the real Hokage is actually like in the office doing paperwork. So Naruto sent out a clone to play with Boruto. And while all this is happening, like while Shikadai was talking to Boruto. I keep wanting to say Naruto. While Shikadai was talking to Boruto, Shikamaru used his jutsu, his shadow binding jutsu, to catch Boruto, and Boruto can move. And then Shikamaru was like, "Well, you need to leave your dad alone. You know that he's a Hokage. Hokage has a whole lot of work that he has to do. Blah blah blah." And then he was like, "Despite me telling you all of this, this is exactly how Naruto used to act when he was younger." And then you see like Shikadai, Shikamaru tells Shikadai to go get Naruto's clone, and Shikadai was like, "It's such a pain." And Shikamaru, I know he saw himself in Shikadai, and he was like, "I guess it runs in the family too." I guess that runs in the family too. So Sarada, she's still feeling down. She was like, "My dad and I," and he was like, "He left when she was a baby." So she was looking at his picture, and she went outside and asked her mom, "Who is Sakura?" She was like, so she pretty much asked her, "So are you, like, did dad ever wear glasses?" Because Sarada noticed that she wears glasses, but Sasuke doesn't, and neither does Sakura. So Sakura was like, "No, he was never really in the village when we were younger, and then he wasn't in the village. He's not in the village now, so I really don't know if he wore glasses." And Sarada was like, "Are you even married?" Because Sakura said she guesses. So Sarada was like, "You married him and you guess?" And she was like, "Are y'all even really married?" And Sakura got pissed and like punched the ground and cratered the ground. Oh, I miss Sakura so much. That she cratered the ground, and Sarada, like, she looked up at Sarada, and Sarada was just being sad. Like, she looked really sad. And Sakura was like, "I'm sorry for raising my voice, but your dad's out on a really important job, and he'll be back soon, and hopefully he shares the same feelings that you do, so he'll be all right." And she was like, "How can you be so sure?" And then the ground just cratered, and their house broke apart. So they ain't got a house no more. And Sakura's like, "Oh my god, the loan." And Sakura got knocked out, or she fainted, and she was taken to the hospital where she was being taken care of. And the nurse, I want to say I should know who she is, but I cannot remember. That's really sad. But the nurse walked up, told her that she could help her figure out what to do with the house. And Sarada was like, "Well, there's important things in the house." So she went to the house to get the picture of Sasuke, and she saw that the frame was broken. So when she pulled the picture out, there was a picture of Sugetsu and Karen with Sasuke. And Karen has the same exact glasses. Actually, Karen and Sarada look almost identical. Like, I would say that maybe not even Sasuke is her father, that you could almost be positive that Karen is her mom. So there is a strong possibility that Sakura really isn't Sarada's mom, which is kind of sucks, but yeah. So yeah, like, even their eye shape, like, almost everything look identical. And of course, at the end of the chapter, we see like Sarada looking at that picture, and then Sasuke returns. So Sasuke is going to be coming back to the village, which I feel like is going to be some fuckery going on in this chapter. But this chapter was so freaking awesome. Oh my god. Really just was not prepared in the slightest for this chapter. This chapter was epic. I'm so happy that we got some Naruto back. I was missing Naruto in my life because I don't know. There's been so much filler with the anime that I've just kind of fell off. I need to catch up because I've heard some really good things have been happening, so I will catch up to that, and hopefully I'll get back into the swing of things because I have been thrown off lately, but it's okay though. So yeah, so as always, I would love to hear how you guys felt about this chapter. How do you feel about the way things turn out? How do you think things are going to turn out? But as always, please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. And as always, this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.